Ever wonder why some magic just can't be recaptured? Before we dive in, please subscribe and hit that like button. Today, we're talking about a show that peaked with its very first season. True Detective, who is usually specifically why Woody Harrelson is right to say never again, and why Matthew McConaughey might be tempted to revisit the darkness. Um, Harrelson understands something crucial. Some stories are perfect as they are. That first season wasn't just a hit. It was a cultural moment, a lightning strike of television that's almost impossible to repeat. Uh, um, it's a rare thing when actors recognize the power of leaving well enough alone. And McConaughey, however, seems open to the idea of stepping back into Russ Cole's shoes if the story felt right. Um, this difference in perspective speaks volumes about how each actor views the show's legacy and the weight of expectation. Fans understandably crave a reunion. That dynamic between Marty Hart and Russ Cole was the heart of season one. Uh, but that very perfection is why bringing them back would be a mistake. And it's a reminder that sometimes the greatest stories have a natural end point. Harrelson and McConaughey didn't just act; they breathed life into a dense script. The season one ending wasn't a cliffhanger; it was a resolution earned and satisfying. Attempting a revival a decade later would only invite comparison and fuel toxic nostalgia. Both actors have moved on, evolved. McConaughey has embraced roles that showcase his charisma, um, like in The Beach Bum and Agent Elvis. Harrelson has explored flawed but relatable characters in films like Triangle of Sadness and Champions. Their careers have already surpassed Marty and Rust. The first season of True Detective wasn't about solving a mystery, it was about the transformation of two men. Uh, every element from the Louisiana setting to the fractured timelines uh, serve that central theme city did. Extending, it would dilute that character study into an unnecessary franchise put. Um, True Detective didn't need to become an anthology series, and later seasons have proven that delicate balance is hard to achieve. Season one struck a unique chord, and subsequent attempts to recapture that magic have fallen short. It knew when to stop, and that restraint is why it endures. Um, they say Rust Cole would probably argue that revisiting the past is just a different form of being haunted. Maybe Woody Harrelson is the smarter detective after all. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,